We're back on the Coyote Coaches Corner. We're joined now by Jesse Spears, the head golf coach at Weatherford College. Very glad to have you, Jesse. Thanks for the time, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us.
You're number 2 for your program. Took the team to the national tournament very first year. Really outperformed a lot of expectations. How are you taking that momentum from last year into this year?
I think what the guys did last year was really good. I honestly didn't expect us to make it to nationals. I mean, I had hopes that we would. At the start of the fall last year was kind of, we had some work to do and some things that kind of tightened up a little bit. And the guys towards the end of the fall really started getting it and kind of reaching out and getting some good work done. And for how they got to nationals by beating Western College, I think they were ranked 10 or 12 in the country at the time. We came back, shot 12 under at regionals in the final round. Logan, I think, had a 66 in the final round. And we ended up beating them pretty good in the playoff to get to nationals. That was huge, and we kind of came out flat a little bit the first 2 rounds at nationals and then finished strong. And I think, getting there was great for us. I felt like we could have finished a little bit better, but then I think it's something that we can kind of use for this year to motivate and really tighten things up for, nationals this coming spring.
Well, and it's a tough region. Not everybody gets into nationals from this region. There's a lot of great golf teams that you compete against on a weekly basis.
Yeah, Midland, McLennan, Odessa, Hutchinson's really good. We just got back from the preview there last week in Kansas. The guys last year, we had some good finishes, played some NAIA tournaments out in Vegas and Oklahoma, and finished, I think, first and second respectively. And then, those top teams in our region last year were beating us all 3 days, and this year we're starting to beat those guys one of the 3 rounds or 2 of the 3 rounds, which matters for the head-to-head matchups. And I think very soon we'll be beating them all 3 days, so I'm excited.
Logan Moore is with us. Logan had a really good tournament in Kansas, Newton, Kansas, finished 12th place out of 83 golfers. Where is New Diana, Texas, your home?
It's about as far east as you can get in Texas. It's in the middle of nowhere. To put it fair enough, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Good start to the season. That's a pretty decent track out there, a 7,022-yard track, and you had a good couple of days there, didn't you?
Yes, sir. It was tough. It was really windy the first day in the morning, and then the second day it was really, the wind really picked up. So I'm glad that I stuck to what I was doing, and I was able to finish strong.
Now that you're a veteran, you've played college golf for a year, you've been to the national tournament, now you've got kids looking up to you. What's the biggest difference in this level of golf and what you came from high school?
I'd have to say the biggest difference would probably be the level of competition. The competition in high school is nowhere near what it is like now. I would say the competition in college it probably pushes me to be a better golfer because I don't like being beat. So
I like hearing that. It feels to me like golf is one of those sports that you have to really be even maybe more self-disciplined than other sports because you're working on your game, sometimes on your own time, sometimes with Coach Spears, and you got to have the ability to really work hard on your own, don't you?
Yes, sir, you do. You just gotta you have to practice. I mean, that's it's the biggest part of being a successful golfer is practicing, making sure that you're staying on top of it, making sure you get your reps in, just so when you get out there, it's like muscle memory to you.
Jesse Spears, what we have coming up here in the next few weeks for the Coyote golf team?
Yeah, so we have a couple weeks off, and then we're going down to U of H Victoria's tournament, playing Victoria Country Club. Had a guy win that tournament last year, and I think we finished second there, actually. And then we have one day 36 holes in Brownwood, which is where we play districts, and then Odessa early November.
So that Brownwood site is where you'll come back, one of the sites that will determine if you get back to the national tournament.
Yes.
So you play in the spring, you play in the fall in a place that you'll come back and play for really high stakes. That's really great scheduling there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. I think the more reps that we can get in, same thing with going to Kansas last week. It's a preview. Hutchinson's hosting the national championship. We went to Odessa's tournament last year in November, and they hosted the national championship last year. But I think as many rounds as you can get and kind of tournament preparation while playing a tournament, it's still, play well, but you're kind of working towards the end of the year too.
It's almost like you planned it that way.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, wasn't by accident.
Jesse, Logan, thank you all for your time. Best luck to you. Good luck in the classroom this semester, and go Coyotes. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, Brent.
That's the Coyote Coaches Corner. I've had fun this time. We'll do it again in 2 weeks right here on the Coyote. We'll see you next time.